Where else can I go to try to find information? Can try going to talk to Rybeck. It's been a while. Although he doesn't really... We didn't really talk about twin projects or anything. He was just... knew about places and things. Really lost sight of myself there. We are here. Let's clock him. Feldspar. I think I called him Redspar. I get the names confused. I'm sorry. Whoa! Alright, because he doesn't know. Let me guess anglerfish. Hey, you got it in one. Kind of hard to not once you've seen one of them fish up close. Found some... I did went to the core. I did went... Frozen jellyfish near ship. I don't know, did I find the nest before with him? So that's where the blasted things come from. Is it stars above? If I still had working ship, I'd be sorely tempted to go show him what's what. Probably best to leave him alone though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Found something. Went to the core. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. Found the bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Hornfelds would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. Ship is fragile, it can break, it can't subject to extreme conditions, nothing really. And the jellyfish, you figured out those two? Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Well, I think that was basically everything that you could have given me. I mean, okay. So the Whitehole Station was used as a model for these towers, which were built for the Ash Twin project. Other stuff we read basically implied that all of the warps are on Ash Twin. Besides, obviously, the White Station. So it has to be related to the stupid tower. But what other thing am I missing to get that tower to work? I think I tried messing with the center core before, right? Because the only other thing I can think of is potentially it's like the wrong core is in there. But I don't think I was able to remove it. What's that little hop I did? One little hop. So this is a dark. But yeah, I can't like interact with it. It's just there. It's a dark. I think they're all black holes. I think the white holes are all the locations that are... Can this protect me? Alright, good enough there. I think the white holes are all the other locations. Oh, I got a little carried away there. I mean, because of the tower, this tower has to mean that this goes to the spot. It has to. And, like, if I can't affect this, the only other thing I would be able to affect would be the other one, which is in an impenetrable shell. Is there any way for me to, like, tether myself without the sand messing me up? like, use this to protect me. If I'm, like, against this. Oh! So it... So what was it? Just a matter of... Because I just thrust it down, I think, more so than I did before. So the only reason I didn't get this was because the sand pulled me up before I could actually teleport. So it was actually super straightforward. It was super straightforward. We're here. Man, it's a lot brighter here than when we were looking at the thingy. 10 minutes, 33 seconds ago, received data from previous cycle. Mask received data from probe tracking module, giant steep memory statue, timber hearth memory statue. 12 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Mask receiving data from... So... Was there a statue in the probe? Is that... I didn't realize if that statue's eyes were open. Because I guess our friend on Quantum Moon didn't really act like they knew anything was wrong. They also, just because they exist does not mean that they are someone that's going. I guess the probe itself is the thing that reverts. Because it keeps doing new things every cycle, right? That ship blog update. Which one's me? I don't think that's really useful. One's me, one's Gabbo, and then one's just the probe itself. Hero, today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin here. In this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet, the Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significant we've altered the environment here. Ain't that just adorable they think about that? All of these subterranean plants. How far we've come since our experiments at the high energy lab, I still can hardly believe Remy's hypothesis was true. Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be... Oh, this is how we get the warp core, and then we get everything done. It's just all accomplished. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avon to craft the orbital probe cannon, where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis: it was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. The core could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. The important point is we are all connected through Ash Twin now, and also that I no longer need it for mediating your disagreements. Statue couldn't do anything for me. Man, that music's going real big, ain't it? Our friends on Giant Steep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well and that Avon's advocates for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avon's can. But then if anyone can goad a device into exploding, that too is likely Avon's. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Would it help to remind Avon's that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? he's willing to sacrifice her for big power. Lux and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event of it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. It's crazy that they have so many statues and no one was really in it. Pi and Idea have worked hard on the sun station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, the structure will prompt the sun's explosion. So they did, yeah, I mean, I guess it did kind of sound like they wanted it to happen on the station, didn't it? Which will in turn supply the power for the Ash Twin project required. So this was all just to power the Ash Twin project. That's great, good, awesome. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task in more ways than one. What a awful idea. Like, was the station supposed to harness the power? I get the, like, harnessing the power of a supernova. Was it supposed to harness it in a way that didn't cause the whole system to explode? We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's what will happen. First, the sun station will receive the order to fire at the sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time. So it will send the order back in time. So, okay. So this, I guess, would explain, this is like all automated, basically, I think. So because the sun station, I don't know, did it actually activate the supernova, or is the supernova going off just because of how much time passed? Because we still have the issue of the Nomai all being wiped out by the ghost matter. So, did the sun station ever actually fire at the sun? Because what I'm assuming then is what happened is the sun goes supernova. That activates through, like, the power from the sun. It activates the indicator for the orbital probe cannon to fire off 22 minutes in the past because of the energy and power from the black hole, white hole super station that they made. And then that basically loops itself. So that loops itself. The orbital probe cannon, I guess, just willy-nilly chooses a direction and fires. And only one of those that we saw from the probe information made a connection to the Eye of the Universe, right? So I guess the idea itself was infinite loop. Nomai theoretically would have been around for that to keep it going until they actually got the information they needed. And then they cut the loop off and just go where they wanted to go. We did have that note questioning the logistics of the mind going back and not the body. I guess that also indicates that technically, because it's just the mind data, that they're not, like, aging at all. The body remains the same age, so this can go on indefinitely until they find what they're looking for. And realistically, if they were alive, that's fine. Although, again, that's really playing with fire, and I'm not talking about the firing hot heat from the sun. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the sun station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon launch back in time. I guess, okay, no, it's the probe shot out, the data comes back in time, which I think also is indicating that the mask is the probe. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. And yeah, I guess I didn't really have to theorize any of this. They are just spelling it out for me. These words are difficult to write. The sun station did not work. Suppose we redesign the sun station. Yeah, I really shouldn't have even fucking theorized about anything. They were just telling me what happened. Sun station didn't do anything. It just happened that the supernova happened and made the automated cycle happen. Suppose we redesign the sun station to generate power of that magnitude. A supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. You can wait for the sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer. Idea, but we'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. Yeah, okay. That's basically what spells out that, yeah, it just naturally did that. Although, what does that have to do with the idea that all of those other supernovas are happening off in the distance? Which I think is those star clusters I keep thinking I see. I think those are the supernovas that Chert kept seeing. However, this is the closest we have ever been. The Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. And then the comet. Fuck. Okay, let's go. Timeline basically achieved. We are halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in this solar system. We're anxious to explore it. So, I guess my question is, what's up with, I don't remember their name, the Nomai on Quantum Moon? It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Yeah, don't be so excited. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Yeah. Imagine that, right? A lot of things to read, but this is the big thing, right? We basically heard about this from the beginning. I've installed a mask inside the Ash Twin project. Flocks, they look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience will be hard to endure. How does that work? I guess because it keeps looping. Okay, and that makes sense why we got paired when we did, because that was the time. Like I mentioned before, the successful one, and then where we were on the times of how many times it was probed out, that was probably how many loops we ended up going through. So I get that it would have been exhausting to like live through each probe attempt, especially because it was a lot. So I mean, crazy. I guess again, nothing is gained or lost theoretically if it keeps looping until... Yeah. But then, like, the loop only starts to set off. So this was before they realized that the sun station wasn't going to work. It's comforting to know the statue will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statue will also activate in the event of equipment failure. Right, equipment failure too. That, I don't think is correlated to anything, because I think it is just activating because the project succeeded. They will, why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statue and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. We did get that. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific... Did we read all of this before? Because I really mixed up, or didn't quite realize the only activates once it succeeds aspect of that. But I do kind of remember the other one being mentioned before. My gratitude for the latest shipment, yeah, this is all information we did get before. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical enhancement, whatever. Can offer an extra eye for final check, specifically mine. My work here is complete. I'd be delighted to help. More eyes, the better. The smallest flower orbiting in the shell that protects could lead to disaster. I mean, that would just be the Nova itself would destroy everything inside. What was my ship doing? Did you see that? Clary, I have good news, Zero. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed at the central chamber. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project. No, it isn't. Everything well at the forge. Durability can still be improved. Ignore horror. Why did I say that like that? Ignore horror. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is all read. I guess it's important information, so maybe it exists primarily. Artificial gravity control. Well, I like my artificial gravity right now. New ball. What you doing, buddy? Cautious, you are about to access the core while the Ash Twin project is active. Oh. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. Do I have like one shot at this? I could have used a center thing with everything too. I think this would just show us where we've seen everything before. Of course, after all of that, I get cactied. Unless if the failure aspect of the mask would somehow protect us. I don't know if this is supposed to actively, like, stop the looping. Because I think if we take the core out, that would remove the whole black hole, white hole thing, right? That's the idea, and yeah, we've done it. So as far as... I'm trying to think time-wise. How quickly can we do everything that we need to do? How long does it take before, like, the statue becomes available? I'm wondering if we can potentially get to the vessel, set up the coordinates, and then make our way to Ash Twin. 'Cause I don't know if we have one shot at this. That's kind of scary, and I guess, like, if we do, technically speaking, if it has to start, like, a new game, that's great. Good job, me. Well, it's not like we were going to do anything anyways. It's just... I don't know. I thought maybe I could give it a shot. We can also have the probe there. So if we have one shot at this, it isn't exactly the end of the world, although I guess it kind of is. But would it really put us into having to start a new game again? And if so, we don't technically need a lot. We would have to go back to get the SOS, not SOS. The binary code. I looked it up for a minute. I don't think it was SOS, because that's not what the... And it's not binary. I'm all over the fucking place. I'm trying to think. There's a lot to think about right now. The, we need the code to get the ship. Then we just have... I mean, I have a screenshot of the probe codes. So we can just use that to easily get through. But as far as what I would like to do, go straight to the vessel. Gosh, is there a way for me to get to the vessel quicker than having to go to the the escape pod area. Oh, my fuel level's critical. That would be awful. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to rush my way to the sun. I think there were quicker ways I could have tried to kill myself, but whatever. Get to the vessel. Input the code. Going just, I think, out of any portal will lead us out of the Bramble. And then immediately we would head to Ash Twin. I think by then the tower should be open. The question is, how much time am I wasting? Like, I don't know if it'll save time or waste time, I guess, is the question. I could actually try timing stuff, but let's not worry about that. Yep. Go. I don't even know the quickest way to the Bramble. Where's Bramble? Bramble! Good enough. I don't know. No, time does pass when I'm in that map menu because you can see it rotating. Kind of going off course there, but the sun was a little scary. Distress beacon. So my hope too with doing this, I think I kind of didn't finish a thought I had with a game plan, is that we keep the we keep our probe on the vessel, and that should allow us to find it through the egg portal quicker, so we don't have to go immediately back to the escape pod site. Kind of off kilter here. I was kind of hoping I would be able to find the corpses first, but it is kind of easy to not know where you are located. Please. Definitely don't want the ship to get damaged either. Get me in? Yeah, wasting time. Headlights off. This sucks too, right? Having to wait for this. I don't want to get too carried away. Okay, got too carried away. Might be a bit of a problem. Was that a anglerfish? Did you see that? I think there was a freaking, I think there was a little bobber, like, right on my ass. Ugh. That's not the... Wait, it was. It just was... I was at a weird angle. I got confused. I got confused. You know what I should have done? Is, look at my ship information. This needs to be in there. Fuck. I'm trying to go too fast. I do still have my screenshot. I can use my screenshot, so give me 1 minute. Forgot too how much I sucked at this. It's like, you know, gotta go fast, but also slow enough that I'm not wasting time going too fast. Nope. Turn it back on. Nope, turn it back on. Going too fast. Oop. If I accidentally hit this could be a big problem. Okay, so that's done. Now we head back. Make sure the scout's still alive. I think this might honestly be a little bit too crazy, what I'm trying to do here. Like going back and forth. I don't know, but like, again, we are waiting otherwise, right? If we don't just go back and forth, we are just going to be waiting for... Good enough. We're just going to be waiting for the sand to go away. So I don't know. I think the biggest problem I have just is with all of our information that we got on our logs. If we actively like are out of the loop and have to kind of start a new game that's not looped, that just seems kind of sad to me. I mean, there's a lot of sand still on there, so I think we might be okay. I think it might have been an okay plan. Like, a lot. I don't even see a tower. Or, you know, the towers are just coming out. Actually, our tower looks pretty ready to go. It was this one. So should I wonder if that's what this is for? To make it kind of easier to use as a teleport. So it's like a little cubby. I think we sadly missed a cycle of this, but I still think this kind of worked out well enough. Because we did the codes. We have the scout where it needs to be. Although that probably would be something that I should have maybe test it before committing to the idea that this will work. Because I'm pretty sure it is one area with eggs. Which means that that area will have the portal to the vessel. Which means that if we know where the vessel is, from there, we can go on. I just have to keep it simple. Love the waiting. There was oxygen inside of the, it doesn't matter. I think we'll have plenty of time to activate the gravity. I'm kind of a little worried about this also not working out. I think just wait for it to pass over and then go. Okay, we're good. It's like too much gravity to really do any jumping. I thought about trying to jump down into the weird little star field thing, but that clearly would not work, so we're good. Lift it up. Give me the juice. On we go. Don't get pricked. Where's my ship? It's the other way. I mean, that's a lot of sand, actually, that's gone now. My timing might have not been a great idea, but it's a little too late. We're, committing. That's Brittle Hollow. Dark Bramble, go. I don't know why I'm doing this. Is the sun really going off now? Wow, I really fucked this up then if... Oh, I'm in the sun. What? Yeah. So much for my freaking plan, huh? Thanks. We beat the game. That does suck. I kind of panicked a lot when I heard the sun music. I mean, it could have just been the fact that we were, like, going in-game on that. But I think my timing was just completely butchered. Okay, it does let us load previous save. Very kind. So do I really just have to wait? Very kind. What a plan that was, right? Yeah, we have everything. It's all good. It's all good, baby. I mean, we'll see once we do this and we pull the core out again. If the sun music starts playing, I might have just panicked way too much there. I think, like, obviously I went for autopilot. I think the, Dark Bramble was probably just on the other side of the sun, so autopilot did what autopilot does, and I let that happen. So I'm trying to think, too. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter what the logistics of it are, but, like, I hate that the sand pulls you away from that teleporter. And I guess, like, the clues you have would be from the Dark Forge. They mention that the, what needs to be centered is not the pad. it's the general planet, and that the twins kind of count as one solid planet, which would mean that the center of that would have been, like, in between them, I guess. Which would, I guess, give you the clue that even though the teleporter is on Ash Twin, that it still will teleport to Ash Twin. But when you kind of have to deal with the fact that the sand pulls you up, it's kind of very easy to see how that might make you think that it just doesn't work. Waiting. Seems rough. I guess. I mean, maybe I could do my plan, just not input the code yet. Like, go to set up the scout, so that the scout will be, ready. That could work. I mean, we're here, we're gonna do this. But if this doesn't seem like it would be a great idea, we can try going to Dark Bramble, get to the, escape pod, shoot the scout out, and then just, like, jump into a portal and jump out of it, and we should be out of the Bramble again to come back here. Maybe then the tower would be ready, and then we can, pull the core. All of my crazy planning, and I ended up just falling into the sun. Ain't that something? And even then, what is our actual end goal, actually? Because with the loop gone, with the time frame, the sun's probably going to burst any minute. So we basically doomed everyone that's here. Get ready to thrust down. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up so bad. How did it work last time where I was able to thrust? It probably was because I was on the side. Well... Fuck it. Kill me! Oh, it didn't kill me. Where's a cactus when you need one? Alright. Dark Bramble. Set up probe. Get out of there. I mean, it also kind of almost seems like it's a situation where it just feels like it's a lot longer to wait. You ever get like that? Where it's like, you have two options when you're like driving. Big traffic where you're just kind of stuck in it. Or you can like go the long way around, which mainly takes the same amount of time. But you're not stuck in traffic, so it just feels better. Because you're like moving, you're going somewhere. Where if you're waiting in traffic, you're just like, oh, I want to die. Oh, I'm gonna hit the sun. No! I didn't turn off. I didn't turn off autopilot. I thought I did. So I just kept going. I'm in a real panic here because we know things, we need to go places, and I'm just fumbling so bad. Let's try that again. This is me dying to stupid stuff right now is me being stuck in traffic. Just have to... It's where the sun is. Autopilot from here. This should be okay, I think. I need to... It's not going to be okay. I need to autopilot because I, will overshoot if I don't otherwise. I guess that doesn't mean I need to. That means I need to just do things better. It's fine. We're good. Because clearly, I don't know the best time to decelerate. And I get a little too into just like, yeah, we'll just move forward and that'll get us where we're going. This should be fine. It'd be nice if I could, I probably should have kept that deceleration going. We're fine. It'd be nice if I could aim my probe from the ship better. Nope. We're fine. Oh god, I might be trying too hard to cut corners. Oh fuck. Yeah, I definitely tried way too hard to cut corners there. That did not accomplish anything. I was like, maybe I could kind of feel around where the thing is, because I know it's awfully close to the reds. Oh, don't hit things. That's where it needs to be. So now we just need to leave. I think if we just jump in there and then jump out, that should hopefully do the trick. Hopefully it won't kill us because anglerfish are like immediately there. Perfect. All according to plan, except for the part where I fucked up, but mostly all according to plan. Ash Twin, here we come. Are autopilot good? I'm kind of fearful for it. I think it's... Oh, it's... Gave up it. Yeah, this looks pretty... good. I think that's the tower right there. But currently... not usable. So, again, theoretically, we haven't really been able to testify if it works. But the idea would be that with the scout where it is, we should be able to go there immediately from the hole, from the first bramble hole into the red light into the, I'm pretty sure this one's not ready yet, but I think the next cycle will be. Red hole, the scout will be there for us to use. Don't get eaten by an anglerfish, and then bam boom, waboo, we're there. Hopefully I can just input the code fast enough at this point. Maybe it would have been ready, I don't know. Everything's full. Alright. I think it would have been... No, okay, it wouldn't have been. Good. I forgot how the bridge was set up. So yeah, we'll hide in the cubby because clearly just hanging out did not work very well. So that's obviously how the down thrust didn't work, because I would have thought I would have down thrusted before when I realized I was getting pulled up. That's how it didn't work for me the first time I tried to do it. I don't know how it worked this time. I guess because I wasn't getting pulled by the sand, but the teleporter was ready-ish. That wasn't like close enough to where it needs to be. I don't know. It doesn't matter. We should be fine. Now, as long as I don't accidentally just go into the sun and get myself killed, get a nice little Dark Souls you died text up, we should be okay. Hopefully this will give us enough time to do everything else. What's not the cubby? There's the cubby. Get me in there. Aw, nice and protected. Like I said earlier, I don't think this is going to accomplish anything besides just, like, we did it. We found the thing. Everyone will be dead. Our world, or where we live, will be gone. And then we will just be, like, stuck. Unless if they have, like, I don't know, gambling at the center of the universe. It's not the center, it's the eye of the universe. And that's if they have, like, a gambling in a fully stocked bar. Or we're still kind of SOL. Okay, it's ready. Sand's coming. I don't think we can fast track our way to activating the core. I think we have to just kind of... book it. This thrust doesn't really help us either. Are all these plants the repurposed ones? Or whatever they like saved from gutting this planet? So imagine your first thought for a place to put like a superpower thing is to gut a planet. Wouldn't the better thing be to, since it's a shell, to just make an artificial planet? Oh, we didn't yoink. I was gonna say yoink, yoink. There we go. Could have been smoother. Oh, it's not where we need to be. Love being disoriented. Don't get cactused. Chips over here. We don't have to... I think, because of how that timing works, I think the music just plays when you're doing this. So there was a good chance that my initial idea might have still worked. I think this is probably the better way to do it, though, because we got into that portal as quickly as we could have. Unless if there was something else that could have made that quicker. But I think we got in there as quickly as we could have. We already have the scout where it needs to be, so hopefully that will let us get in there. Yeah, I think the sun music just plays. It also is... I didn't get a chance to hear it because I killed myself. It is a little bit more exciting than just like the sun's gonna blow. I don't know how much time we actually had left, but... I didn't come in this at a great angle or fast. Oh, he's right there. We're good. We're good. We're in there. Okay. Oh, that was a little bit of a problem almost. I don't need to remember. I know what the code is. It will be real embarrassing if I don't know what the code is. Get this bad boy in there. Get this bad boy in there. No, insert it. Insert it. Oh. This makes things easier. This is probably the most exciting thing to me right now. Like, I'm actually almost shaking. Which makes controlling this a little rougher. N for engage. I'm guessing with everything powered up that this just lets us go. We did it. Pretend I didn't die the other times. I think it might have been a mistake to not have my ship. Wonder if that teleports us in there. Okay. Is that us? Can't pinpoint location. That has to be us. It's colored specifically as our sun. Oh boy. I don't know what to expect. Like, I don't think anything's gonna really hit as much as the, like, the high of getting here. Although talking to a real living Nomai once we got to the Quantum Moon was pretty cool. Oh, thank God there's trees. Whoa! Oh, because of the lightning. That's actually really cool. What if the lightning struck me and killed me? Game over. Also, if we're gonna get any information from this, I don't think any Nomai technically made it here before, right? Is this where the, moon came from? Did I jump in that? Guess I'm gonna jump in that. There's like... Can't really, the gravity's too intense. Is there anywhere for me to go this way, or is it... Do I go up like this? Okay. Yahoo! Yahoo! Guess this is how we're gonna get information. Outer Wild Venture founder of Feldspar, Gossley, Horfell. Okay. Just normal stuff. You want to talk, bro? Never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to their efforts and technology, Harthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Ah, that's me! Was this new at all, or was this... Your eyes are weird looking in this picture. Radio tower on Timberhearth was built to receive transmission from our deep space satellite. Last ever photos taken of the Hornfelt noticed a curious anomaly in one of the photos, but it ultimately went unexplained. Weird, this is all like normal, I believe. Don't have anything on it. Bones. Nomai came to our solar system and were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Why are you telling me this? This was not at the museum. They didn't, like, know this information, and I don't think we ever, like, brought it back. I didn't realize they have a, black hole thing right there. Or white hole, black hole. One of them. They have a thing. Oh, he's dead! Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. Who's saying this? The gods? At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. This is kind of spooky, ain't it? We're gonna talk to you. Observe. Hornfeld's observations. This is incredible. At first, I thought the point of light was the image were stars. They were galaxies, and the images covering just a tiny patch of the whole sky. Because the universe contains at least 1,000 times more galaxies than we previously imagined. I think I need to sit down. Same stuff. According to my redshift calculations, every single galaxy in this image is moving away from us. In fact, the farther away the galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away. It's almost as if the entire universe is expanding. But if that's true, was everything closer together in the past, and how far back can we extrapolate? Did the universe have a beginning? Are we the beginning? Are we gonna, like, start it over in, like, a super loop? Because if all of them that were observed are actually coming away from us, like we're the center of the universe, is what we're going to do now. What was that, like, leap I did? Is what we're going to do right now going to be us starting it all over from the very beginning? Whoa! So that was our universe blipping out. There's so many more stars. Oh, it's trees! Yo, this is rad! Many galaxies. They're starting to blip out. Yeah. Can't see no trees no more. Wonder if there's a way for me to really follow the music. I'm a little lost. I'm incredibly lost right now. Go, my pretty. I can't, like, flashlight. Okay, I've landed. I've landed. Just static. Maybe I should leave. Unable to pinpoint the location. There has to be something. Okay, let me land again, because I know my scouts should be able to process light. Make light. I have no idea where up is. Wish I would have landed again. Ooh, that was something. Took long enough to find an unidentified signal. I mean, this is what I expected to help me out in the darkness, but... Is it that light source? That's not my scout, is it? I probably should have just stayed on the ground, I think. Love that breathing. I zoomed. That was my problem. I zoomed in. But that's like a campfire. Like that was something I was supposed to be able to see to get me closer to this, and I just was lost in nothingness for a little bit. Yeah, that was my buddy, my friend, my pal should have left that around so I could always find the ground, but I didn't think about it until I was confused and scared. I'm gonna get like jump scared. Oh, I can use my flashlight. I'm a tree. Kisses. I guess we're stuck with the tree. Yeah, I'll roast the marshmallow. Oops. Fine. Oh, okay. Feel like I did better before. Not allowed to, like, chill. I mean, I guess I am chilling. The, like, doze off, that's not an option. Hey, boy. Did you hear music? You hear music. I wonder if I missed something spooky that was supposed to happen to make me not lost in the darkness when I was. Oh, banjo. Okay. Well, I heard music. Oh. I did not see that hole before. I don't think that was there. Or I'm blind. It's crumbling. If I, like, turn around again. A lot quicker to do that than turn around. Give me that banjo. Gonna grab all the instruments, or are you just gonna banjo away, bro? My friend! We are gathering the troops. It's not quite time yet. Pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We'll need, you know, everyone. No rush, take your time. It might not even exist here. Do I have to? Where am I? Why am I? Why am I lost and confused? All the way back over here. What's this one? So, I mean... Okay. A lot of quantum space shenanigans, I guess, is how I need to solve these. Which is to be expected, I suppose. I don't remember how this works. Launch it! Actually, was there any... There we go. Launch it! Oh, I guess that's why it was an instrument I didn't recognize, because it's going to be a buddy. What up, dude? Hypothesis. Everyone must be here before we can begin. Once they arrive, I believe we'll be ready for the next step. I'm glad you remembered me. Dog, I didn't even know you could talk. Remembered you. Remembered everyone that has instruments. But not everyone else that's on timber. Oh, that was straightforward. Hatchling, you found me. Nice to have company around the campfire, isn't it? Go on, go get the others. Wouldn't want him to miss out. Okay, so I'm gonna assume this one I need to... No, I don't know what I'm assuming. I see it. Oh, I can just gather it like this. Okay. I didn't see the gather button. I want to see my friends again. The stars were beautiful, weren't they? Even if our star is what ultimately killed us. I'll wait here and remember them while you gather everyone. That was like only like one person left, I think. The quiet shade. Oh, with the signs. He loved his signs. Across old bark. In the ancient glades. It's always dark. You think he's going to be in his hammock? I'm gonna say no. What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music? Not yet. No rush. I'm not going anywhere. Burnt it. Toss it. Don't want it. We're gonna start the music. You and me, buddy. Should I begin? Yeah. You got it. I'll do my best. Alright, everyone's. Shall I begin? Yep. Well then, here I go. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Yep. I won't let you down. Can I, like, tell you to stop? What do you say, then? Should I get out the old harmonica? Yep. Aha! Here goes nothing. What do you say, time buddy? Yep. It'd be cool. Conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Yeah, I don't even know what we're really trying to accomplish right now, but it feels cool. This song is new to me, but I am honored to be part of it. I roast a marshmallow on this one. I don't know quite what I'm looking at. I saw an anglerfish in there. I'm gonna hop in. Whoa! The whole universe expanded. Oh, Big Bang! And we just wake up back on home planet. We did it for real, not the fake credits because I screwed up. Wow, that was great. I don't think there's ever been a game where, like, my immediate thought is, I wish I could play it blind again. Because I mentioned it earlier, wherever, basically, the way you would start this game is going to be almost different for everyone. So I can imagine that a lot of people would want to see how others play just to see how they got to a certain point. Because, like, I initially wanted to start at Giant's Deep, but got distracted and ended up at Ash Twin or Ember Twin. It was one of those I started at. So, like, the trajectory of my journey would have absolutely been completely different if I had started at Giant's Deep. What would we have found? We would have had information on... Presumably I would have gone to the probe launcher, which had some stuff. The construction site had information about how they were constructing stuff using things from Brittle Hollow, so that would have been like a thread leading me that way, which Brittle Hollow was kind of where I ended up more so like after I don't know. It would be I want to watch someone else play this game. I want to see where they go, how they do things. I'm curious if there's better ways to solve some stuff. There were a lot of areas with ghost matter that I kind of just avoided, outside of knowing I was missing something at the Sunless City. I would have basically avoided any ghost matter stuff. They might have been a good way to serve as like a better shortcut somewhere else. God, it is such a fun game to play. It is, the sense of discovery is just so fantastic. I don't want to say this to like bring down another game, but like this I think is what I would have wanted from No Man's Sky. And again, like No Man's Sky is great. They really made great use of that game, but like No Man's Sky is procedurally generated. Being able, like, 5 unique, completely different, like, mechanical planets is such a great sense of discovery that, like, I don't think you can really recreate using procedural generation. So, like, yeah, I would want a lot more planets to go to see this kind of crazy stuff, but having it be pared down to just like the essentials, like this was just so much fun to go to each planet to like learn stuff. I mean, heck, Giant's Deep and Dark Bramble, we basically knew all the information we needed to solve those planets before we even actively like set foot on them. But like I said again though, we could have completely started our way towards Dark Bramble just by the fact that there was the seed that was on Timber Hearth that would have led us in that direction. And I think it would have been fair enough to have kind of found some of the locations, but then getting stuck with the anglerfish because you don't know how to get past them. Which at that point, I don't remember if there was... I don't think there were any notes about the anglerfish on Ember Twin. So you would have kind of had a dead end there. But once you learn about that, you would immediately know what you needed to do and been like, yeah, I'm getting there. That was kind of how I felt when we learned about how the teleports worked. Although I don't think I actually really used the teleports that much, and it wasn't like too needed. I kind of lucked into using the right teleporter that led to a unique location on Brittle Hollow. Because otherwise I would have just assumed all of those teleporters would have been leading to normal areas, like the Brittle Hollow one that is just on the surface. Is it what I said? Like it all just kind of starts over? Bigger loop. I don't know about the DLC. Obviously it was not integrated unless if there was a way for me to get there. What is going on? This is like wild looking. It's like fragments of the planets. Are they rebuilding? Are those bug people? So not like an actual looping, like we're doing it again. It's just conceptual looping. The same. Or not really looping so much as just the process of time kind of resets itself in a way. Those are some wacky ass looking planets, weren't they? So I'm assuming... maybe now there's a way to get to DLC, potentially. We just loaded the save, so we're kind of back. Be like a bonus signal. Do we have notes? No, we didn't get any bonus notes from this. Yeah, okay. I don't know how DLC works. Maybe I'll... explore. I'm pretty sure we did not DLC at all. When my, oh, there's my satellite. Oh, and that's the probe. That's interesting that we can see the probe from this. Maybe DLC is related to the, to this. But, you know, we'll do that next time. But yeah, Outer Wilds was a truly magical game. I enjoyed it greatly.